So I know you guys have been waiting very patiently for some Need for Speed footage, or in some cases, not so patiently. People go, where's Need for Speed? I'm happy to report I found Need for Speed, and it's right here. So I decided to do sort of a drift build of this Subaru BRZ here. I decided to modify it first and toss some crazy modifications onto it, and then go drive it around in Ventura Bay. So let's talk about the customization and just sort of jump into it. So the way the customization works is actually a very cool way. There are two ways of going about it. You can either do what I'm doing here, which is sort of the lazy way. You can toss on an entire body kit, like I just tossed on an entire Rocket Bunny kit there, and that's basically it. You can then go around to the car and modify the parts that the body kit didn't actually touch. So the Rocket Bunny kit that I tossed on didn't do anything to the hood, so I threw on a carbon hood because why not, really? But there is actually another way to tune it. Say you don't want to toss on the entire Rocket Bunny tune and you sort of want to like swap parts in and out from different body kits. You can totally do that. So you can actually go to like the fender or like the front splitter or wherever you want, really, and just toss on different parts from different body kits and sort of mix and match and get sort of the most ridiculous car you've ever seen. So I'm just doing some splitter stuff right here. Okay, so here's what happens. You see these sort of locked things. So that's what happens when I toss on the Rocket Bunny kit. The Rocket Bunny kit, sort of on this particular car, affects the fenders. So it will lock those down so I can't change those. But if you did want to change the fenders, just take the Rocket Bunny kit off, toss whatever fenders you like on there, and you can do that very simply. You can change everything. You can modify everything on your cars. It is very cool. I've just modified the wing mirrors. The level of detail is so cool. It's so cool. Sound system, yep, that's a thing you can do. So this is actually an early build, so there will be some things that will most likely change. But yeah, there are some very cool things in here, and I am super excited. I cannot wait to start playing this game and just start jumping in and building so many cars. I'm going to spend so many hours in this game just customizing cars, just making them look exactly the way I want. There's honestly, there's nothing like this. There's nothing where you can go to these sort of depth and this sort of customization realm and have the craziest cars I've ever seen in a video game. It is honestly just the most ridiculous thing. Toss on the Air 12 license plate, because why the hell not? You want a diffuser on your BRZ? Yeah, go for it. You can totally do that. Why not? Like, okay, here's the thing. Here's how you should think of Need for Speed 2015. Can you do it in real life? Yes. You can probably most likely do it in Need for Speed. Yeah, it is very cool. So here I am modifying the exhaust, making them look ridiculous. The sound of this thing would be insane. And yeah, it's just really cool. Trunk lids, those didn't work because I actually put a rear wing on that didn't actually help anything. But yeah, I debadged the rear there, took all the badges off the Subaru stuff, and then I go for the rims. There are so many rims in this game. It is unbelievable. I actually sped this up. This is all sped up because it took me a very long time to actually go and find rims that I sort of liked. But yeah, as you can sort of see, you can pause it wherever you want and just take a look. There are some incredible rims. So the way the rims actually work is actually pretty cool. I'm modifying the rear wheels right now. The rear wheels and the front wheels are actually set as two different things. So say you want, I don't know, Volks on the front and you want BBS on the back, go for it. That is totally a thing you can do. And then you can change the color and things like that. I wanted, my rims came stock black. I was like, nah. So I made them white, and they looked fairly weird, actually. I don't know. They look okay. But yeah, it's seriously just, can you do it in real life? Yeah? You can do it in this game too. Oh, you thought that was it for wheels and stuff. Oh no. Boy, do I have a surprise for you. You can actually go and jump in. Change the wheel size like you can do in a lot of other games, like we do here. We can change the wheel size, make it bigger or smaller. I think I just maxed it out just to laugh, really. But no, you can actually change the brakes and the brake discs. So I jump in here, and you go into the rim. You can change the tires. First of all, you can have regular tires or stretch tires if you want to be illegal and dangerous. That's what the government thinks of us. But you can actually go in and change the sort of brake caliper here. You can toss on whatever sort of brand you want. And the same goes for the actual brake disc. It's cool. It's very cool. I know brake disc, there's another word for it that people always call me out for. It says brake discs in the game. There you go. But, yeah, you can play around with that as well. It is very, very cool. The only thing that I think they need to add is because I spent all that time on that rear rim, right? There's no sort of button on the front rim to sort of make it carry over. So maybe something adding like that, like copy from rear or something like that. That'd be really cool. But anyways, I just skipped all that part and painted the car, which is pretty cool, pretty simple. You can actually do a bunch of stuff. Brightness, you got your metallics, you got your smooth, you got your clear coat. So you could totally go for like a matte whatever or like a super shiny orange or seriously, you can do whatever you want. It is so cool. It is so cool. Anyways, I think that's enough customizing of this BRZ. Let's take it out to the road and just go have some fun and see what we can sort of, what we can do with this thing. So, let's see. I tried to do some drifting. The drifting in this game is actually quite difficult. Oh, by the way, before I forget, the camera angle. So I know there was a big thing when the trailer came out and the first sort of gameplay came out. A lot of people saw the camera angle was like, no, turn it off. It's seriously just another camera angle. You can swap between them like you would with any other game. It's seriously just something you can just turn off as simply as that. I'm just running my standard like rear view camera behind the car. Just as simple as that, really. But yeah, I was able to actually pull off some sort of solid drifts here and there. The physics are something that are you are going to have to adjust to, definitely. Right when you jump into it the first time, you are definitely going to crash. You are definitely going to have some grip issues. But as you sort of adjust to it, we got to play Need for Speed for a couple of hours, and you do sort of adjust to it in the end, which was very, very nice. So here I am starting up a drift trial, which is essentially sort of a drift mode where you get score for drifting, as you do in many other games, and you sort of try and get the best score. So you can see we're actually doing this thing called All Ride with a bunch of people in our particular lobby, and it says on the right there, beat Need for Speed Impact. That's someone else in the lobby who was actually able to get a score of 36,000. So it's sort of it's a pretty cool sort of system they have there. As the entire time goes on, we're building up rep for drifting around and chasing the cops and getting away from the cops, and basically just having fun and pulling shenanigans in Ventura Bay. It is very, very cool. So you'll be able to see my rep go up. I wasn't really able to figure out how to get the rep to go super, super high, but you do get it for drifting, running away from the cops, driving super fast, pulling donuts, burnouts, everything sort of like that. And then you can build up multipliers and things like that, which definitely help, which is pretty cool. So yeah, there we go. I've already beaten the drift score, 14,000 points. Not too difficult on this particular section, but I am sort of getting the whole hand of drifting in this game. Like I said, though, it will take some adjusting to. Anyways, 18,000. Whoever got 36,000, you're a crazy person. And I got 10,000 rep for that, which was not too bad. No money, but yeah. Also getting little things like clean sheet or whatever that was. No, I didn't really crash the car too much, surprisingly. But yeah, I think I just jumped in and started up another one. I just went up to it, press right R1. I was playing this on PS4, by the way, if you were interested. But yeah, this is a drift contest. It's a little bit different. Now we're going to be drifting with other people on the road. So you can see we got a Ford Mustang right there. And I believe there's a 180 over there. And there might be an old GTR in this lobby. I can't remember. What is that? Another car. Anyways, you go out with some other cars. You do some drifting. Oh, there's another 180. But you go out with some other cars. You do some drifting. Try to get some points. Whoever gets the best score and sort of finishes first is sort of the one who wins. And as you can see as well, the cops saw us drifting and are now coming after me. So you can see on the far right, I have a sort of like a warrant, basically. That would be what I have to pay. That's sort of my fine, basically. And as I sort of escape from the cops, I believe they're right around this corner. They're gonna spot me again, and they will totally come after me. Yeah, you can see my pursuit time going up. They're coming for me, and I just got away from them. I'm out of their line of sight, so I'm in a cooldown mode, and the fine of my ticket goes down, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that is some very basic Need for Speed gameplay. I'm going to be having a hell of a lot more. I built up all of the cars that we were actually able to in this particular sort of demo we were playing, which is very, very cool. I'm going to have some more of that today, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Click that subscribe button if you enjoyed this Need for Speed gameplay. If you did, thank you very much. Let me know what else you guys want to see in Need for Speed, actually. I will try my best to get some news, get some gameplay for you guys in Need for Speed. Anything you guys really want to see, let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, guys, subscribe like I said. If you enjoyed, I will upload another Need for Speed drift video gameplay thing later today. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one.
Make the ground shake.